The Toyota Avalon used to be one of the best-selling cars in the American market, but then Toyota seemed to lose interest in the car. So far this year, it only sold around 22,000. But with the all-new 2013 models, Toyota ultimately hopes to boost sales to 70,000 a year in the American market, as well as export it to Canada, the Middle East, and South Korea. As it has always been, the Avalon is built off the platform that is shared with the Toyota Camry and Lexus ES. But now it represents a big step forward for Toyota's U.S. operations. This car was designed in California, engineered in Michigan, and is manufactured in Kentucky. Toyota especially wanted to make something of a styling statement with this car. The design features crisp lines, tight radii, and compound curves. The body panels have a greater depth of draw, and the car has a decidedly more sculptural look than what we typically see from Toyota. Take note of the split projector beam headlights. It's really kind of a styling trick. There's only one bulb behind those two projectors. Inside, Toyota wanted to show off its craftsmanship. Many interior trim pieces are wrapped by hand and stitched together by sewing machine, instead of wrapped by machine and molded in stitching. The Avalon uses a three-tone color scheme to give the car a more upscale look. It paid close attention to the graphics on the gauges to make them attractive and very easy to read. And look at those big radio knobs, which are perfectly placed so you do not accidentally hit other capacitive switches. But the beauty is more than skin deep. This car drives far better than previous models. The body structure is far stiffer and even has 70 more spot welds. The front springs are counter-wound to offset twisting motions when they're compressed. And there are rebound springs in the dampers to improve handling. And it all pays off. This car handles far better than before. In fact, the sport version with 18-inch wheels can actually be fun to drive on tight, twisty roads. The base engine is a 3.5-liter V6 with 268 horsepower and 240 pound-feet of torque. With its 6-speed automatic transmission, it's rated at a combined 26 miles per gallon. And Toyota claims it'll run from 0 to 60 miles an hour in only 6.7 seconds. There's also a hybrid version powered by a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine mated to a CVT. It is rated at a combined 40 miles per gallon and will accelerate to 60 miles an hour in 8.2 seconds. Prices of the new Avalon start just under $32,000 for the base model and just over $40,000 for the top-of-the-line Limited. If you want a hybrid version, you could add anywhere from $1,750 on up to $2,360, depending on the model. Toyota hopes to sell around 30,000 Avalons in the American market in its first year and then build sales back to 70,000 units a year. With all the other full-size cars out there now, that's not going to be easy, especially with competitors like the Chrysler 300, Chevy Impala, and Hyundai Azera. But there's no question, the new Avalon gets Toyota a better shot at that target. And you know, the average age of an Avalon buyer right now is about 65 years old. Toyota's hoping the new car lowers that average age to the mid-50s.